What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Showw. This is interview 650 interviews. Give the special guest from Worcester to Boston 617 to 978 a second to get on here, and we will start this Iccy Showw. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences to anyone that has lost anyone. Salute, definitely put the area codes, countries you are tuning in from. Shout out to Legal Mob Entertainment, the team. Salute to the team. Peace, peace, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. God bless everyone, definitely, on this Sunday. Be careful driving. There's a tornado warning across New England, so take cautious and stay cautious. Shout out to everybody uniting across the world. Salute, definitely. We need that for the children, for the future. They are the future. They don't have a future. They're not going to have nothing. Make sure you go check out this artist. I shared his music on my messenger and on my page today. Check him out. He's fire. Definitely. Did you get the tag in? Peace, peace. How you doing? Long time. How you doing, King? Salute, definitely. I got to get you on the Iccy Showw. It's been a long time. I hope everything's well with you. I'm going to send it again. I just sent it again. Here we go. Hey, welcome to the Iccy Showw. How you doing?
It's good with you. My apologies for the technical difficulties and stuff. I didn't know how to get added on.
It's okay. Hey, we got you now. This is Mula Monopoly. If you don't know who he is, from Worcester, Massachusetts to Boston 617 to 978. Welcome to the Iccy Showw. This is interview 650 interviews.
Okay, wow, that's a big accomplishment. I appreciate you having me on.
You're very welcome. So, for the people that don't know of you right now, what made you start to get into this music industry?
Well, to be honest, man, I caught a federal bid in 2019. I did about 4 years, and I did a lot of show thinking and whatever. I started writing notes, like a journal diary type thing. Started putting words together, and then it was just like a way to express whatever I've been through or going through. You know what I mean? That's what made me get through it. It's like a therapy to me.
Okay, okay. And do you have a manager right now?
At the moment, now I'm a free agent.
Okay. Are you looking for one?
Uh, I mean, I'm definitely open to negotiations or whatever. You know what I mean? So
Well,
somebody
welcome
we can both
home.
benefit off of the situation, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. Welcome home, definitely. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm for the jail, so um, I had to say that. Welcome home, and I appreciate you coming on here for the interview after coming out. Do you think your music came out when you were writing the most creative, when you were inside, or more when you were outside?
Well, to be honest, I literally got books and books from when I was in prison, but I probably use it just
Oh,
froze
it
up. You there?
froze.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Could you
Now,
say
to be
that one?
honest, I only use two songs, "Been Different" and "We Living." That's two songs that I use from that I wrote when I was in prison. But everything else I've wrote since I've been home. But I got
Um,
books and books of when I was locked up that I don't even use. It was more like seg notes or thoughts. You know what I mean?
do you think you will come out with that music? The ones that you did right inside?
Um, maybe in the future. It all depends on what I'm feeling or you know what I mean if it makes sense. But pretty much I like writing about at that moment or whatever I'm feeling or going through at that specific time. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Now, what studio have you been going to? Are you sticking to the same one, or do you use different
Uh,
ones?
uh honestly, when I first started, when I came home in 2023, I started working with a guy named Jeremy London. He had his own studio. I actually own a shop in Auburn, and he had a studio right upstairs, so it was kind of convenient. So I worked He got good quality over there. My guy Monty over there in Framingham. It's pretty dope. He's worked with big wigs in the industry, Ed Sheeran and a bunch of other names that he don't like to put out there. You know what I mean? But definitely got dude's a monster. He got over 100 million.
Awesome, awesome. Salute, definitely. Have you checked out Jimmy King's in Worcester?
I definitely know Jimmy. Jimmy's good people. I recorded that. Nah, not at all.
You should check it out. It's a nice studio. I've been out there a couple of times. You should check
Yeah,
the stuff.
he told me that he actually built a new studio in the back because I remember before I actually went in, a friend of mine was rapping and he went over there. He had one like when you first walk in. I don't know, to the right. I don't know. You said you've been there, so but I seen him probably about a month ago. He told me he built a whole new studio, so I definitely gotta check it out.
Yes, I went to the grand opening when they redid it. It's actually nice. So you should definitely go out there. That's why I wanted to mention it to you. If you haven't been there, go check it out. At least give it a try to record there.
Dope. I'm definitely gonna tap in with him. It's pretty much right down the street from where I'm at too, so makes
Okay.
sense.
All right. All right. I was checking out your song, Wild, and Wilden, and I love how you had the mask on. Was that your idea or somebody else's in the video?
I don't know. It kind of, to be honest, it was my idea, but it was more like I don't know. We was kind of like trolling and having fun with it. You know what I mean? Because it's
I
like
love
when we first started doing music, it was like we just invited 20 people and just you know what I mean, shot whatever the hell we shot. You know what I mean? So it was just I don't know. We just had fun with it.
it. Okay. Okay. Do you have any shows coming up?
Actually, I got a show Friday in Boston with Show Me What You Got. I don't know if you know Ace. The winner of that show goes and he got a free slot to the Votto show coming up in Boston as well. And then
Okay.
Saturday I'm in Providence. We're at City. I don't even remember the name of the venue, but it's a pretty dope spot.
Okay. Okay. Salute.
Mm.
Definitely make sure you go check them out. Do you have tickets for sale or they can purchase them at the door for those locations?
I believe you could definitely purchase them in person, but I think they got an Eventbrite. So there's a link that I don't know if I can share it on here.
Yeah, you could put it in even if you have to do it after, you're welcome to do it too.
Okay. Yeah, we probably definitely do that after.
All right, all right. What is your first top three songs to perform your favorite?
Hmm. When I'm in honestly I liked it Crossfire because it brought a lot of energy and it was like something that I was literally just going through. You know what I mean? It was talking about the time I did and a lot of back betrayal and backstabbing and stuff like that. So that was fun. It was like a way of expressing myself. Chef Sauce is pretty fun. It gets the crowd going. A through Z with my brother Blaze. We always get the crowd turned up with that song. Um, yeah, we pretty much do 3 to 5 songs whenever we perform,
Okay,
depending what they paying. You know what I mean?
yeah. You might just want to adjust your camera just a little bit more to have you fully. Yep, perfect. There you go.
Okay, apologize.
It's okay, okay. Trying to make it perfect for you. Um, when you were inside, were you getting support with your music inside?
Well, that's the crazy thing about it, because when I was locked up, it was like I said, it was more like a journal slash diary. So I didn't really have like, how do I put it, like maybe confidence to do it. So I never really, I probably spit it to a couple of like roommates, and it was like, yo, you're talking some shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I came home and I just tried it out, and when I heard my voice, I'm like, let me give it a shot. You know what I mean? And we've been running ever since.
All right, definitely keep it going. Is there anything holding you back right now in your career?
Um, not honestly, nah. I feel like we're progressing pretty fast for only been rapping for a year and some change. You know what I mean? I've met some good people. Like last night, I was literally chilling with Charlie Clips. I've opened up for Vado. I've met a lot of great people in the industry. My boy Heavy's a great dude. He put me on to a lot of shows. I think I seen you at his show at Elite Lounge a couple times, no?
Yes, in Providence.
Yeah. So I met him, Michael Clark from Rhode Island, the voice of Rhode Island.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So it's been a short journey, but it's been a good journey so far. You know what I mean?
It's probably I'm proud of you. You know, it's probably you have so much steam inside that that's your release, you know, from your soul. So that's where your music is coming out the hardest right now because you just released the lion from the cage. So you know that's why it's gonna be your hardest. Do you feel like this is your hardest, you know, recording, even though you just started? But when you hear it, do you feel it? It's like that's what I am at 100 right now. Are you proud of that?
Now I'm definitely proud of where I've got to so far. Do I feel like it's my best music yet? Absolutely not. I think I have a lot of creativity that I haven't shown yet, and I will show in the near future. Like I said, I'm working on an EP right now that should be dropping before the end of the year, probably Octoberish. You know what I mean? That'll be my first tape, or not tape, CD, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they call it nowadays, but my first mixtape EP thing. And
Yes.
I think you guys are gonna hear a different sound in a good way, like the quality, etc. is gonna be 100 times better. I'm excited about that.
Awesome, awesome. What is the best advice you've been given during your career so far?
Be humble. You know what I mean? Don't be scared to step outside of your comfort zone. Meaning like don't be afraid to network and meet new people. Don't get accustomed to staying in the same circle because sometimes it holds you back to new blessings. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And I know for years when I was younger, I was a knucklehead and I'd only stay in that perimeter. You know what I mean? But now, at the end of the day, if it's genuine and they're good people, I don't mind building with them. You know what I mean?
definitely, definitely. Do you have a clothing line out, or do you plan on coming out with one?
Uh, to be honest, I'm working with some designers right now. We're definitely gonna drop some. If I had to talk about the clothing, I'd say probably early next year. But we're definitely gonna have some merch, the headliner merch, headliners ENT merch. I'm gonna put my logo on some of them. Probably just the headliners, just simple things. So when I'm at shows and stuff, you know what I mean?
Definitely keep it going.
Nah, def.
If you could pick three countries to perform at, one through 1 to 3, what would it be and why?
Countries outside of the United States.
Yes.
Well, UK is definitely top of my list. And to be honest, I actually got invited October. I mean, not October, in August to go to UK. But I'm on federal probation, so I gotta go through a process just to try to get out there. So it's yeah, that's probably what's holding me back. If I had to say anything's holding me back.
Well, good luck. I hope you get it. You know, definitely, it's once in a lifetime. And if you can't, you know, the timing will be right when you get off of that. You just keep focused. That's the key. Stay focused.
Nah, definitely.
And we're with the third one.
Uh, I would. I don't know, because UK is probably the only. I don't know where else, because I spit English, so I would say my home country, maybe Puerto Rico, but I don't know if they really gonna be into my type of music. You know what I mean? So UK and probably maybe like in Atlanta, New York. You know what I mean? LA, stuff like that. He definitely Houston too. I heard Houston is lit out there. Would
Yes,
love
they
to
have
come out
shows.
there.
Definitely. I haven't been out there, but I heard their shows are lit. So definitely, if you can, definitely do a show out there.
Have you ever heard of that South tour or something like that? South by West tour or something like that? I don't know. I missed
Yes,
it this year, but I'm definitely looking forward to tuning into this. Somebody just said Toronto. I don't think they're gonna let me in the country. I got a felony.
well,
I would definitely love to go to Toronto though.
do you have to wait a long time before you can get out of the country?
Well, the process is I gotta file either a motion or write a letter to my sentencing judge and ask them for permission to go out there, and then I gotta write the consulate, I believe it is, of the UK, and ask them for permission. You know what I mean? So it's a process, but
Well, if someone can make that happen, make that happen. Let them know where they can find you, all your information, where your music is so far, and salute on the numbers. I seen it on I've been checking out your music.
nah, I appreciate that. Well, all networks. I'm on Mula Monopoly, Mula Monopoly, Monopoly. on all platforms. Yeah, I don't like I said, I don't have a manager, so everything I'm doing, I'm funding out my own pocket. Um, yeah. If you haven't checked me out, check me out, man. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, please. You know what I mean? Deal with me. Ask about me, man. I'm real genuine. No cap in my rap. We just good people. I don't know. Good guy.
Yes,
Been through
yes,
shit.
yes. Are you looking for features right now?
If I had like locally, and if I could reach out and get a feature, I definitely would like to get a feature with like Millie's, maybe Joyner. You know what I mean? I just did a feature with King Ace the General a couple weeks ago, so that'll be dropping soon. I'm thinking I'm putting that on my EP. Uh, I know.
Salute. I know that's gonna be fire, that one.
Or nah, definitely it's definitely a hit. A lot of people. I let a couple people hear it, and they definitely messing with it. Excited
Okay.
about it.
When's your next video coming out?
Uh, we actually just shot a video last night too. I'm thinking about dropping a video probably mid-July, if I had to guess. I like to drop it like every at least once a month or every other month. Try to stay consistent, you know what I mean? Keep that buzz going because you know it's easy to fizzle out. And I ain't
Yes,
trying to be that guy, you know what I mean?
definitely, definitely. You know what I was thinking? Since you just said, how you just got out, you can make it as chapters, as your um, mixtape names. If you want to drop like, once a month, so it'll be like season one, season two, season three. You could do something like that, but with the
Yeah,
name inclined in it.
nah, that'll be fine. Honestly, the name that I was thinking is that was then and this is now, you know what I mean? Like meaning like I've been through shit and now we trying to make a positive impact out of it, you know what I mean? Because I remember when I was in prison, I used to sit there and dwell on it like I'm cursed, I'm cursed, I'm cursed. And I remember talking to an OG and he told me it's like you can look at it like that, but if you look at it from a different perspective, man, it was probably God saving you from something worse. You know what I mean? So, but it turned out to be honestly probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Now I'm doing this music. I'm more focused. I'm investing into businesses. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
it was a curse, but it was a blessing.
Right, right. Now let me ask you something. Do you think, they should change the food and that would help maintain, their mindset and keep the anger down a little bit? Eating well is eating good for the brain. Do you believe in that since you were already inside?
Nah,
And the
definitely. Well, I know. We had a where we had the whole block not eating. You know what I mean? Because they was trying to feed us like slop, like literally 3-4 times a week, and everybody went on a hunger strike, and we got that changed up. We started getting chicken 3 times a week. So it's unity. If there's unity, there's power, and things can happen. You know what I mean? So, but one thing I want to put out there, man, it's never too late. I'm in my 30s, early 30s, and when it comes to the music thing, I guess I'm a late bloomer. But I feel I feel good about it, man. I feel like we're gonna make an impact if we're not
definitely.
ready. You know what I mean?
Definitely, I believe in that too. Like I said, from what you've been, I didn't know you were inside. I just found that out right now. So I thought you've been an artist for a few years. That's just from me, from experience with different artists. You're on a go. You're on fire. It doesn't matter about the age. Everybody that says the age, I just turned 46. I've been doing this for 6 years, but I've been in the industry since 2007. Um, all
God bless.
different things. I haven't stopped. So I commend you what you're doing and staying focused. A lot of people come out and then they're not focused, and then they're doing this and they're bouncing off the walls and saying they're gonna be an artist, and then they end up falling back and then back inside. So I could tell you already changed. I just met you, and I could tell your energy. You're a changed person, and I salute to you. Just stay focused. And what could you tell the young ones, if they're going through something and almost about to go inside? What could you give them some advice or something, to persuade them if they didn't get that far yet of going inside?
Um, best thing I can tell them, man, think about you first. You know what I mean? Build you first. Do for you first, because all them people that you out there running around for doing this or doing that for. I promise you, man, I had 100 people with me at all times. I owned a club in Providence at that time before I went to the feds, and I had 100 people around all the time. But when I went to prison, I could count on one hand who was really there. So just because they're enjoying the ride, that doesn't mean that they're gonna be there for you when you're in there. So focus, wake up. You know what I mean? It's not too late if you're not in there yet. You know what I mean? Right now is the time to change, man. There's other things out there besides streets and running around. You know what I mean? It's a big world.
Definitely, yeah, that's important. They need to know that. If you could go do a tour, performing at schools, would you do that? Being like a mentor to them?
Nah, definitely. Uh it's crazy because I've done a lot of like community work since I've been home. I've met with the senator of Massachusetts. We actually got certificates through him because we do a lot of community backpack giveaways, free haircuts to the less fortunate. You know what I mean? We actually got braiders that do braids. You know what I mean? Like we do a lot of positivity for the community. I promise. And
Salute. I love that. I love that. I love hearing that. You know, a lot of people don't do that when they're in this industry, and you have to give back to the community. I do it once a month at a church, doing a food bank. I feed them, so
dope.
I know how it is, and it's a good feeling. And people are like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "Because it feels good." You have to give back to your community, especially the elderly. Everybody, a lot of people forgot about the elderly, and it's like, no, they don't have nobody to check on them, no one to go to the store for them. They're out there in the heat trying to go get groceries, and it's crazy how you know people just forget about them. And
That's unfortunate because you got to think. I mean, obviously there's deadbeats or whatever, but like even growing up, whether it's your grandmother, your uncle, or foster home, whoever, they put in that time to invest into trying to help raise you. So you got to remember the old folks too, man, because it's like I don't know, karma, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's good to keep
yeah,
it clean.
definitely, definitely. Is there any shout out you would like to give to anybody?
Um, Shout out everybody that's just get up off their ass every day, man, and they grinding, man. They going to get it. They taking care of their kids. They paying their bills. They sacrifice whatever they got to sacrifice to get ahead in life. You know what I mean? So, salute to all the real ones, man.
Definitely, that's major, and they keep on going, definitely. And shout out to everyone that's uniting across the world. Shout out to Uncle Snoop Dogg, definitely, for giving all the shout outs across. Uniting is the key right now. I feel like if we do it, the children will have a future. If we don't do it, then they're gonna keep on, cussing, walking on, thinking they're on top of the elderly, and we got to bring that notch down because these teenagers are off the hook. I mean, I didn't get away with half of this stuff they do. So I feel like, we got to make a change and, how they unite, and that's major. And I feel like the world's going to come more peaceful down the road once, the streets start, because the streets are the most important thing out there and the top notch. They run everything. So, that's important to be making peace around the world. We got to keep on doing it so the young ones can see that, they're killing younger and younger, and there's so many missing. I'm up to six almost a day of missing children that are in the teenagers from Boston to Rhode Island, Connecticut, all the way across, and it shouldn't be that. This is crazy. I've never seen that in my 46 years, seeing how young it's getting more frequently, and that's why my podcast has been about finding these young ones. We got to bring these loved ones home. How do you feel about what's been going on? Being in the industry, what you can observe about how frequently these kids are missing. Do you think that it has to do with the drill music?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it starts to me. It starts with the schools too because they want to teach you about something that happened in 1900. How about you teach these kids about the real struggle in the real world, and then you got prepare them to get ready for paying bills and you know what I mean? Like, what the hell is something from 1900 going to teach us about everyday living? You know what I mean? So it definitely, to me, it starts in the schools. And do I think it's the drill music? Yeah, it definitely has an impact because now the kids listen to whatever they listen to and they try to duplicate what's being said. You know what I mean? Cause you guys, people gotta understand. A lot of these dudes don't do half of the things that they're talking about. You know what I mean? It's all, it's all for the movement. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be smart, man. Be smart, man. Be, be level headed, man. Cause I'm telling you, these streets ain't got no real love, man. Minus a few. You know what I mean? So um,
Yes. I'm sorry that the people that were supposed to be on your team weren't there for you when you were inside. I know how it is because I stuck by my brother's side and I lost him. It will be 2 years. And, he was fighting for his life for 3 years inside. And, everybody got to just stay focused and come together. And I seen that a little kid was around you. Is that your child?
yeah, that's all. That was my stepdaughter. Yeah, that was my
Salute.
girl's daughter.
Salute to the children right there, your children. Much love and respect from the Iccy Show. You are the future. Always know that. And you got a great dad right here.
Appreciate that.
If you could do a feature with one artist that is in the industry, who would it be?
Like right now,
Yes.
uh, I mean that's an easy one. Obviously I'm gonna say the top dog, maybe like a Drake or something, because that I don't give a fuck. It could literally be the worst song, which obviously I don't think it would be, and it would still get traction because it's him. You know what I mean? So probably Drake. But realistically, my top influence in the game is I like Millie's, I like Albial, Lee Ford. That's my type of music. You know what I mean? I like people that actually been through situations and they speak on it. You know what I mean?
You
Them,
can feel their pain when they're rapping or they're talking. You can feel it. It hits your soul a different way, as opposed to someone that's writing the lyrics for somebody else to record it. And I understand that because I listen to those artists too myself. And you know on your song too, I was listening to your lyrics and I could feel it. And that's why I shared it today on my page, because I was listening to it on your page, but I'm like listening to word, and you do got bars. Have you ever thought about getting to the battle rap?
nah. I mean, salute to them guys too, but nah. I'm not. I can't. I can't. I don't like all that yelling in my face. You know what I mean? Like I like boundaries.
Back
You know
it
what I
up.
mean? You know what I mean? I'm trying to be
Yes.
a changed person, so I'm not trying to put myself in a situation. You know what I mean? But nah.
Yes, I understand. I understand. It's a tough sport. It's a different than a regular artist, and but the way you were spitting and flowing, it brought me. I used to be part of Premier Rap Battle in Lynn, and I used to I could see you being a rap battle. That's why I wanted to bring it to your attention, the way you flow.
I appreciate that. Nah, like I said, I don't know what the future got to hold. You know what I mean? And to be honest, it was never on my mind. You know what I mean? But if it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? I wouldn't
Definitely.
say no, and I wouldn't say I'm pursuing it either. You know what I mean?
All right, all right. Would you like to spit something? This is your time. I always ask the artist at the end, if they would like to rap something, spit something, or give acknowledgement to anybody.
Um, spit son. I probably won't spit nothing right now, but I'll give some advice though. Um, don't be afraid. Like you said, a lot of children's disappearing. A lot of misguided kids out there. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to check on them. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to ask. Even grown people. Don't be afraid to ask them, "Are you okay?" You know what I mean? How was your day? Because it be the little things that go a long way. You know what I mean? So check on your neighbor, check on your cousin, check on your brother, check on people. It's okay.
Yeah. I love that. We need to do that. We need to bring it back, like how we could ask our neighbor for sugar, or ask our neighbor, yo, check on my kids. I'm running to the corner store. Things like that. You can leave your door unlocked, your windows open. We got to bring that era back for the children. And I love what you just said. So commend, welcome home to you. Commend you what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't let nobody stop you, because those children right there, they're your future, and you can inspire other children and what you've been through. And that's why I would love to see you go to the schools and put like a tour together in the future. That's what I would like to see, you going across New England and hitting the middle schools, hitting the high schools, and letting them know like life is precious, and today's not promised. never mind tomorrow.
And what's a better not saying me in general, but what's a better person to do it than someone that's actually been through it? You know what I'm saying? So now they can relate to you. Now you can differentiate, like, you know what I mean, build with them and show them that there's other ways to get things done. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know after this show if you wanna build, and maybe we could figure something out. I got a whole team, and I mean we could do some community things because you just said you like giving back. So if you want,
Yeah,
we could put together like a whole situation. Like it would be dope.
yeah, definitely, definitely. I would love to do that. We'll talk after this, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I would love to do something, especially with the schools going back to school in a couple of months. So
You know,
I'm down.
that'd be fun.
Let's get
Get it? You know
Definitely.
what
I
I mean?
appreciate you coming on here from Worcester to Boston, 617 to 978. This is Mula Monopoly. Welcome home. Make sure you get a feature with him. Make sure you check his music out. And any managers that are tuning in and you're looking for an artist, check out his music. This is an artist right here. You can feel it, his music. You can feel it through your soul. You want to check him out and you want to have him as your artist under your label. So let's go. 2024 is here. Much love, respect, free the jails. This is interview 650 interviews. I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Show.
I appreciate you having me.
You're
Talk to you.
welcome.
Thanks.
Peace, love, respect. Let's go.